But this time, I was not the normal kid she used to know. Through her rejection and abandonment, the darkness took over her place 5 years ago, when she dumped me and left me in that hole fighting for my life. After 1 year of waiting for her to return back to me was over, I couldn't call her my mother anymore. To me, all of her doing and her family doing it looked like all they tried to do was to delete and remove me from the map of life. At that time, I had no space left for her and me, and that made me feel like I could not breathe properly. I started panicking. But what could I do as an 11-year-old? Nothing but accept my fate. I remember crying because she took me anyway, away from my favorite person in the world, my grandfather. She even made my grandfather hurt me at that moment. Just because she was my biological mother, she had the right to take me anytime she wanted. She came back to destroy me again. I hated my mother, but I was also afraid of her. I kept my grandfather's promises and all the instructions my grandfather had given me. If I didn't feel safe staying with my mother, I knew where to find my grandfather. As I was living in my grandfather's house for the second time, my mother promised my grandfather to keep me connected to him. He said, "Don't take her away from me," Grandpa said to my mother. However, my grandfather had gotten a solemn promise from my mother. My mom promised him that she would not take me away to a place where my grandfather couldn't reach me or know how I was doing. But within 2 weeks, my mother took me away from my grandfather, away to where my grandfather could not reach me or know how I was doing. The small brightness I was left with was switched off completely. A hope of safety from my grandfather, a chance to reach my grandfather, who loved me. His love, care, and protection was gone by taking me far away with no chance to go back to my grandfather. That little brightness I had left was switched off. But in that time of loneliness, my grandfather's goodness and his memories kept me alive. My mom moved from my grandfather's location with me to a different location. There was no way I could get back to my grandfather by myself. More sadly, I begged her to let me stay with my grandfather so she could go alone, or at least let me go to say goodbye to him. But she refused to give me a chance to see my grandfather, even one last time. There was nothing left to hang on to. I remember my mom tried to hug me, comfort me, and show me that everything was going to be okay. But I had zero emotional connection with her. She would try to feed me, and I would eat without looking at her. She would ask me questions, and I would answer with one word: yes, no, okay. I lost hope of life. I was empty. I became a stranger to myself. I was emotionally damaged beyond repair. The pain I had gone through when she was not around, her rejection, the abandonment, the waiting for her return. And then now, she made the last mistake, to take me away from my grandfather. All of this crashed me beyond repair. My mom's behavior damaged the trust I had for her, and she caused me pain and damages that couldn't be fixed by any human. When she came back, she didn't even know that I would be alive. So, how could I trust her this time? It was too late for her to try to change or fix anything. She came to make it even worse by taking me away from my grandfather. I was surrounded with so much sadness that took over my soul. I became frozen. I lost control of everything about me. I became a person with no feelings. I never got a chance to be a kid, the light to make choices and the freedom to be a normal kid. And in front of my mother, I became remitted. I never got a chance to experience a time to make decisions and choose to say yes or no. My life was built around pain. All I knew was violence. As days and years went by, I became even more confused. My emotions became mixed. I could not know if I was angry, sad, or afraid of adults or bigger kids than me. I know that I become more aggressive toward younger children. I was causing more trouble because my understanding was twisted and confused about how humans live.